His life was used to fulfill a prophecy and a promise. Once he was a reluctant participant. Now he was suddenly involved in the most significant event in history. We may never know the true significance of our decisions. So you think right now the only thing you're doing is raising your kids. You don't know what they're going to become. I mean, the only thing Joseph did was just saw a girl, he liked it, tried to holler at it, it is what it is. He didn't know that them coming together, he was going to change the entire world. He was fulfilling prophecy. You raising your kids, you don't know what your kids are going to become. That's why you need to take your time and put in them the right thing. Where you are, where you're sitting right now, how do you know that you are not the fulfillment of a promise that God made to your grandparents, to your great-grandparents, to your uncle, to your aunt, to those individuals that have raised you? How do you know? I said with the brothers a while back, I was talking about Elder Clark. He was saying one day how he got up. He said his grandmother, if you could rate them as far as salvation is concerned, his grandmama was the safest person he had ever seen. I mean, she was the type that when visitors came over, she would give up her bedroom and sleep on the couch so the visitors could be comfortable in her home. She was given to hospitality. He said, man, everybody knew she prayed all the time. She was just a woman who loved the Lord. He said one day as a kid, he had to walk, the way their house was set up, he had to walk through her bedroom to get to the restroom. So as a kid, he gets up in the morning, he walks through her bedroom to go to the restroom, and he sees an angel in the bedroom with her. So he walks, see, the angel just standing there, just glowing. He think he's tripping, you know. He wipe his eyes, this fella's still there. And he's a bad man, because he go use the restroom and just go back and sleep. I woke grandmama up that night, bro. But he said the next morning in Brooklyn, he tells his grandmother what happened. And she's not surprised at all. She said, well, the Lord's angels coming to see about me. You know, he encamps his angels around us, you know. But here's my point. How does he know that the time in which he was living with grandmama, while he was asleep, she wasn't praying over him? How does he know his life is not a fulfillment of prophecy God made to her? You don't know. Many prayers have been prayed. Deacon Tom, Mother Rolina prayed many prayers. She wanted to see her boys, her children, her grandchildren in church. You all being here is a fulfillment of a prophecy, a promise God made. I'm trying to tell every parent, you keep Melvin, you keep Kenny, you keep every kid that you can think of, Jimmy, whomever, keep them before the Lord. He will fulfill his promise. He's a way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper. That's who he is. Light in the darkness. You don't know how many times Sister Kathy prayed for you, prayed for Destiny, prayed for Sharonda. You sitting here, shiny boots on, playing your guitar. This is a fulfillment of a promise that God has made to your grandmama. You're just going through life thinking it's no big deal. You are where you are. How many times Claudetta has prayed for you, brother? You are sitting here because she made you go to church. Even when she didn't want to go, she made you go. This is why we are here. You never know. You just going through life, it's an ordinary deal, but you don't know if you are being used this moment to fulfill prophecy.
I have searched around and I have found that no